Jupiter has 95 moons. Yes, you heard me right. 95. It's like the cosmic version of a group chat with way too many members, and nobody knows who half of them are. But the real question is, can you survive on any of them? Today, we're going moon hopping, looking for signs of habitability. Spoiler, most of these moons are death traps, but some just might have potential. First things first, why don't we just set up shop on any old moon out there? Simple. I mean, most of them are tiny, irregular, potato-shaped ice cubes or rocks. No atmosphere, no protection from radiation, and if you trip, your body might just float off into space at a casual jogging pace. Also, some of them orbit so close to Jupiter's deadly magnetic field, they get hit with enough radiation to deep fry a spacecraft, and definitely your body. But not all hope is lost. Say hello to the Galilean moons, Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Kalisto. These four are big, bold, and scientifically juicy. Let's check out each one and see if we can call them home, or see if we can at least not die immediately. First, we arrive at Ganymede, the biggest moon in the solar system, and of course, Jupiter's biggest moon. It's so large that it's bigger than Mercury. Like, if you put it next to Mercury at a family reunion, people would start whispering that Ganymede's been taking tren and steroids on the sly. Ganymede is a whole lot more than just swole, though. It's the only moon with a magnetic field, which is kind of a big deal. That means it could somewhat deflect radiation, something that the other moons can't really do. It's got a differentiated interior with a metal core, a rocky mantle, and likely a salty subsurface ocean sandwiched between some possible layers of ice. On top of that, the surface is both old, cratered areas and newer regions with grooves and ridges that suggest some sort of tectonic activity. In terms of surviving here, though, the surface is cold, around negative 150 degrees Celsius. The atmosphere is so thin that it barely really counts, mostly oxygen, but not the kind we can breathe. But if we could build insulated habitats and maybe mine the ice for water, Ganymede might be your best shot at a permanent moon base, but it'll have to be underground. Next up, Kalisto. Kalisto's basically the chill uncle of the Jupiter family. It's far out, not too involved, and never really causes much drama. It's the outermost of the Galilean moons, and because of that distance from Jupiter, it avoids the intense radiation fields that other moons have to deal with. Though in terms of human survival, that's actually a pretty huge plus. The surface is ancient and covered in craters. Seriously, it's the most cratered object in the solar system. That tells you it hasn't had much geological activity to resurface things. It's like the moon equivalent of a couch that hasn't been moved since the 70s. Pretty crusty and kind of old, has a bunch of holes in it. But don't write it off though. Scientists think that there might be a salty ocean under that battered crust too. And some even speculate about primitive microbial life hanging out in there. Again, that's all speculation though. Kalisto's lack of radiation, abundance of water ice, could make it one of the most viable options for a human base in the Jupiter system. I mean, it's like one of those Airbnbs that doesn't look too fancy in the photos, but ends up being pretty cozy and perfect for the trip. And next, we come to Io, or as I like to call it, the hot mess moon. This thing is wild. I mean, it's constantly erupting. It's the most volcanically active body in the entire solar system. It's like Earth, but without the water and chill. I mean, these volcanoes are spewing out sulfur and silicate lava at temperatures that can reach over 1600 Celsius degrees. That's hotter than most pizza ovens and hotter than Venus's surface temperature. Io is squeezed and flexed by Jupiter's gravity like a stress ball, and all that energy turns into heat. The result? A moon that's so geologically active that it changes its surface all the time. Yellow, red, orange, it's like a tie-dye lava planet that somebody dropped into the microwave. Survive here? Yeah, no. Radiation levels are brutal, and the atmosphere is basically non-existent. You'd probably get exploded on by a volcano before your suit's alarm could even go off. I mean, what did you expect from a moon that has over 400 active volcanoes? Can't really live there. Last, but definitely not least, we arrive at Europa, the moon that's basically the introvert of the Jupiter system. It's quiet, icy, keeping all the secrets locked under miles of ice. And yeah, you heard me right. Ice. On the outside, it looks like a cracked billiard ball, white streaky surface made out of water ice with giant lines across it from tides and other kinds of stress. But what's under the icy shell? Scientists are almost certain that there's a massive subsurface ocean, like twice the volume of all of Earth's oceans. And that's crazy. Now here's the kicker. Europa is heated from the inside by tidal flexing, gravitational tug of war with Jupiter and its fellow moons. That internal heat is similar to if you bend a paperclip so many times. It starts to heat up a little, and that's pretty much what's happening with Europa. The internal heat starts leaking out when Europa is flexed all over by Jupiter's gravity and gravity from its other moons as well. That internal heat could keep the ocean liquid and maybe, just maybe, power hydrothermal vents like the ones on Earth's seafloor. And where there are hydrothermal vents here on Earth, there's life. So Europa might not be a cold, dead ice ball. It could be the solar system's most dramatic don't judge a moon by its cover moment. I mean, could you survive there? Technically, no atmosphere, extreme radiation from Jupiter's magnetosphere, and a surface temperature colder than negative 160 degrees Celsius doesn't really bode well for us. But with a thick ice shield and a sub-ice base, and probably one of the only places we could find liquid water in the entire solar system, if not our Milky Way galaxy so far, well, that's one of our best bets currently for future colonization or science missions. NASA currently sent a space probe called Europa Clipper to study Europa, one of the Galilean moons of Jupiter. It was launched on October 14th, 2024, and it used gravity assist from Mars just a couple months ago, March 1st, 2025. Eventually, it will be using a gravity assist from Earth on December 3rd of 2026 and hopefully arrive at Europa in April 2030. From there, it will study Europa's surface, conducting a detailed science investigation of Jupiter's moon. So, the final verdict. Can you survive on Jupiter's moons? Well, let's go through the main Galilean moons. With Io, probably not, because you'll melt. Europa, maybe, if you're good at drilling and living under ice or underwater. Ganymede, possibly the most realistic, actually. Other than the fact that we don't really know if there's water or not. With enough technology, we could live underground. And Kalisto is somewhat the safest, but it's boring, and there's actually a lot of craters and lots of space debris hitting Kalisto all the time. Maybe it's not even the safest. So, Jupiter's moons are not perfect real estate, but in the great cosmic neighborhood, the Galilean moons might be where the humans plant their space boots next. Thank you for watching my video, and let me know in the comments, where would you build your off-world base? Would you rather have it on fiery surface of Io, or the icy surface of Europa? If you liked exploring these moons with me, hit the subscribe button before you get blasted by Jupiter's radiation. Keep expanding your universe, guys. Until next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free, and you can change your mind at any point in time, and it really helps me out as well.